Today, we're in the wonderful community of Great Park in Irvine, California. Right now, we're at Aurora by Taylor Morrison. Let's look at this new construction build and see what these properties have to offer. Okay, so here we are at the Plan 1. Let's go inside and take a look. We got 2,835 square feet. And as soon as you come in, I love the good size hallway. You have a good amount of space in here. They did a nice job with the woodwork and the decor, the nice lighting here. I like some of these art pieces. Again, none of this stuff comes with the home. You have to know that. All the upgrades you have to finance on your own or get through an incentive through the builder. But you can see the nice floors. Look at the baseboards. You can see the good size of those. That's a really good size baseboard that they have here. And we love that they have high ceilings and recessed lighting. Again, brand new home, so you're getting brand new construction. You're gonna have great insulation, great decor. Everything's gonna flow. Let's go downstairs here on our first left, and you have this closet. Okay, that door's locked. They may have some storage items in there, so we can't go in there, but we do have our first bedroom here. And you can see this bedroom has a good amount of natural light coming in. It has carpet here, so the flooring transitions from this wood flooring all the way to carpet. There's no door on the model homes because they want you to come in and out really easily. So normally there'll be a door here, and then as you come in, you still have the high ceilings and recessed lighting. They did a really good job with the decor. You see the accent wall there. That's a different color than these walls here. But it feels really warm, really earth tones, a lot of brown and light, natural, neutral colors. It flows really nicely. This is a good sized bed. Looks like you have a full or a queen in here, a nightstand on each side. And these windows are dual pane. So you have good insulation from the heat. It's actually a really warm day today and it feels really good in here. And you have a good amount of natural light coming in off these windows. Now, also, as you go here, you have the closet right before you go into the bathroom, which is nice, easy access right here, right in this little hallway, if you will. It's a step in. It's not a huge, not even a step in. It's not even a big closet, but it is a closet, right? It's kind of tall, but not that big. It would have been nice to see a bigger one. Maybe someone that's using this room could use that one if they had to. And then again, there's no door here. There should be a door here when it's actually being built. And then you have tile as you come in. Great looking vanity. They went with a nice LED lit mirror. Looks really nice. I love that they have a window in here. Nice size tile. And then it's a great step-in tile shower, which is great, right? Easy access for someone that may have trouble with the tub so they can get in and out of here. But this bathroom is really nice, good size, spacing. You can see a little caulking crack there. You know, that's an easy fix, but stuff you gotta watch. Even in new construction properties, sometimes you'll find little things like that. So just keep an eye out. You can always even get a home inspection on brand new homes. That's something that you can do. You can also waive that. Some people do that, but always a good idea to just get a home inspection on any home that you're going to be buying. All right, then we come around this hallway and we come into this great open space. And then we have another guest bathroom right here. So you have just your toilet, your sink, your tile on the wall. They went with the same color theme. So the nice browns. Feels really luxury, really rich. I like the colors that they came with and this nice pattern on the door, which is great. And then you come outside here and then you go right into the main living area. So the way they have this set up right now is you have your actual dining table there. You see you can eat at this countertop on the kitchen, right? And then you have your living room area over there, which is great. And then you have that outdoor space where you can eat as well. And it's a good size yard. And then these stairs take you on upstairs. Let's start with the kitchen and take a look here. So I love that they have the waterfall countertop. It goes all the way over on both sides down to the floor. And then you have this little nook for the benches to store under, a great place to just grab a quick bite when you're not having a full meal, maybe a bagel, something quick. And then here you have beautiful cabinets that go all the way up to the ceilings. So no wasted space there, recessed lighting, and then a huge built-in two-door Sub-Zero refrigerator. Look at that. Let's open this up and take a look at it. This is a beautiful, nice size fridge. You can see that. Lots of storage, lots of good things in this space. And you got the freezer on the left, the refrigerator on the right. And you can see these cabinets. I mean, you have a ton of storage here, just so much storage below and above. You have a ton of storage. And then you have the Wolf stainless steel double oven with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burner. Plus you have something that you can do here, which is like a griddle, right? A barbecue grill. So you can do a lot. This is a chef's kiss, if you will. Just a beautiful oven. And then you have the hood above. Just get all that smoke out and grease and smut to avoid that getting all over the kitchen and the cabinets. They did a really good job with the countertops here. I love you can see the tan and gold in there to match with everything. So it's a really warm countertop. It's not super hyper white, but it has some warmth to it. I like that because it goes well with the floors and it also goes with the cabinets. And then they come with the same style. Everything flows really well with the backsplash here. The lighting underneath adds a very nice detail. That's always a good, easy upgrade you can do on most properties. And it just flows really good, okay? You have over here, you have the dishwasher down there as well, stainless steel. And then you have the sink here in the countertop. Now also, you have the Wolf stainless steel microwave here with some more cabinetry, plenty of storage for dishes, appliances, you name it. And then we even have a little Nook here that gives you a wine fridge and a dry bar for you to set things up and have this little station, which is a great use of space. And then you also have this walk-in pantry, which is a good space as well. So plenty of overhead storage. You can even build more shelving if you need it, but you have all this space down here for all your kitchen goods. So they did a really good job with this floor plan and made the kitchen very efficient. And you come here, you got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seat round table dining area right here. And you know, it's a good amount of space. You can still pull the chairs out, eat and enjoy this space. So did a really good job with the dining table there. And then good natural light windows. This is a corner unit, right? So it's just a parking lot on that side right now. There's no houses being built. So if you had a house there, you'll get a little less light. But this one is getting really good light coming in. There's actually a park on the other side of that wall. This is the model home one right now, plan 1. And you can see that the fireplace is very nicely done. They did this tile built-in fireplace from the floor to the ceiling. They mounted the TV beautifully. And I just love the way that looks. It flows really nicely. Got a huge oversized rug in here. Great size coffee table. L-shaped couch and sectional. So everything just flows really good. You can see the space from this corner. This chandelier is really nice as well. Let's go ahead and take you outside so you can see what that has to offer. These are those great sliding doors that go all the way from left to right to stack open and open up the whole space, right? So you can just put this here and go all the way open and really open up the space. Now you see you got this indoor-outdoor feel. Everyone could be eating out here with another outdoor gas fireplace. And then you have all this space here to enjoy. And then you have an outdoor barbecue area that they've done. You can grill here. You have more space to put something else in this space. They just kind of left it here right now, but there's a lot you can do with this space. These trees will grow up and give you more privacy as they mature over time. And you still have this patch of grass here. This is all turf, not real grass, but you get the idea for the model home. And then these walls, you can put some decor on them. You can hang some things on them. You can leave them as is. And then that's your AC condenser. And you can see the side of the house as well. All right, so there's that side. You also see a split AC unit over there. And that's just for the sales office because they have that in the garage right now. Normally you wouldn't have that split AC unit there. And then I'll take you to this side of the house as well. Okay, and you got a nice size side yard on this side as well. Okay, so now let's go upstairs and see what that space has to offer. So here you go. All right, so as you get to the top of the stairs, you can see the park that I was telling you about is right there. So you got that park there. You have this parking lot as well, and just a great space. You can still see more new homes being built over there. That community was built by Lennar right there. So there's several different builders in this community. You have this great size loft area at the top of the stairs. Okay. And then here is your first bedroom. You come through here. This bedroom has its own bathroom. Has also, again, a step-in shower. Tiled up. They changed the decor in here. It's a different color scheme, but still went with the warm colors that match. This one has its own window as well. And then you come out into this space and you have a little bit bigger closet than the one downstairs. Right? Also has its own bathroom like the one downstairs did. And then a good space, good amount of windows, good natural light, good corner unit, high ceilings, very nice. Also with carpet in here. Now let's go on over here to the other bedroom. And you got this nice wall art. You have the washer and dryer here in the hallway. Easy access for all the bedrooms to get to. You have this huge sink here to wash any stains out of your clothes. And then you got this huge side-by-side GE front load washer and dryer. All right, we come down the hall and you have this hallway storage for towels and blankets and things like that for your guests. So good use of space there, no wasted space. You have this bedroom here and then you have this bathroom here. This is a full bathroom. Now here's your tub. If you needed a tub, this was where it's at. So good for washing the dog, washing babies, things like that. And you have the tile here in the shower, good natural light, same vanity and sink as you've seen in the other two bedrooms. And then we go into this room, which does not have its own bathroom, but bathroom is just right outside the door. It's about the same size as the other two rooms. Good view of the street there with the window. You got still another window there to bring some natural light in, and about the same size closet from the last bedroom. Okay. Now let's go on down to the other bedroom, which is the master, and then we'll show you the loft space and the outdoor upstairs space. First, I want to show you a few things, like look at the decor here. This is not included, but good idea to put these wood slats on the wall and paint it a different color. It gives it a nice feel up here. Feels like its own different space. You got high ceilings. You can use this space to entertain, watch TV, hang out, make it an office space. There's really a lot you can do with it, especially if you have guests over and you have other guests. You can have someone upstairs, things like that. And then as you can see right here, you can access the outside space. So here you can get outside. There's this huge deck where you can hang out and entertain. Again, you can see the park from this corner and see everything that's happening there. Now let's go into the master and we go here. And here is the master closet. So huge closet here. And the good thing about this one is it actually comes with two closets. So you have that closet here. Here's the master bedroom. You got a king size bed. Love the accent wall behind the bed. Nice space, great flow, great decor. You got carpet in here. And then you have access to this outdoor balcony space, right? So you can access it from the loft or you can access it from the master bedroom. Get out there, get some sun, get some coffee, read a book. Just enjoy the California weather. That's the thing we got here. So take advantage of it. And then you got your master bathroom suite. Well, you got tile flooring here. You have this one that'll have its own door. So the private area for the toilet. And then you have Huge setup for his and her sinks. It just really looks elegant in this space. You have the the tub right in the middle, the LED backlit mirrors, and the floating vanities. Just add a nice touch to it with some lighting underneath. Just gives it a really elegant and luxurious feel. And then you have this massive shower. You see that? That's just a great space. You have the shower head there. You have a little bench. And it's just a great space, great decor here that they've done in the master bathroom. Let me know your thoughts on it. Also, look at this. You got another closet. So that closet over there was a great size, but you still have another little closet, smaller than the other one, about half the size. But overall, you get two closets here. So that's a great add-on. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this property. So here we are in Irvine Great Park looking at Aurora Lane by Taylor Morrison in the great community of Great Park. Let's go inside and take a look. So as soon as you come inside, you're greeted by this lovely long hallway. You can see all the way down to the living room and dining area. They did a really good job with the woodwork on the walls here. So you can see this texture. It just added some detail there. Again, that's not something that's included. That's always an upgrade or something you can add on your own. But they got this nice, looks like a museum or art gallery down this hallway. So they did a good use of space there. I like what they did. High ceilings, very nice wide hallway. And to your right, you come in and you got this first bedroom here. So you got wood floors and carpet flooring. You have a little closet there, a nice accent wall there, and good natural lighting off the street. Love the chandelier there. So good space. As you can see, there's no nightstand there, so it kind of blocks that doorway, but you have the one nightstand on the side. So just keep in mind, some people love to have a nightstand on each side of the bed. You might need to go with a smaller bed here if you want to do that. But this is like a guest retreat or something that you would use for someone that kind of got their own space and kind of tucked away from the rest of the house. It's just at the entrance. So as you come in, you don't have to go all the way through the house. So you can use this for in-laws or adult children. Probably not little ones. Little ones are usually going to be upstairs close to mom and dad. But let's see what we got here. You got the first thing you got is the bathroom here. So you come around the corner and you got the tile flooring here. And you went with the white vanity with the white speckled countertop. And then we got this glass mirror here, the artwork, and then a step-in shower that looks like it's tiled in. It's got a pan in the bottom, and then it's tiled in around the walls with the subway tiles. So great space, good natural light. I like what I see so far. And I like this window here as you come in. That's the driveway right there, and the garage. And then you come around here and then you get to this closet here. I don't know if this is open. Okay, great. Yeah, so we got a nice little closet here for coats and things like that as you come inside. And then you got your first guest bathroom here off this hallway. It's got tile flooring, enough to get it done. It actually doesn't feel cramped. Sometimes these bathrooms feel really small. This one still has high ceilings, which is nice. And you got the tile floors there and just the little vanity sink there. Something simple. They could have spruced this up a little bit more. It feels a little flat in this bathroom, the decor and whatnot. So I think they could have maybe put one of those LED mirrors in here and just added another piece of artwork or something right here. Just that wall looks a little bare. But other than that, I think it's really nice. Good space. As you come down here, we have the upstairs there, right? So we'll come back around and take you up there. And then you come here and you got this little office nook, which could be a bedroom, but this obviously too big for a door. So right now it's set up like an office, dual person setup facing each other there. So you got the bookshelves, they got the wallpaper on the walls there, and you got some windows there that give you some nice little natural light in here. It's actually a good size room. It's a good space. So it's big enough to be a bedroom, but there's no closet. So it's definitely being used as an office right now. This is definitely an office place. It could be used as a dining room. That's what you also could use it as, a formal dining room if you wanted to do that. So you got several options what you can do with this space. But right now they have this nice little office setup. I like the decor, it feels nice. And then you come here to the kitchen and things really start to open up once you get down the hallway. So you got this huge oversized countertop with seating right there. So you got 4 stool chairs there. And then you also have this huge kitchen area with the lovely built-in stove there. You have your ovens on this side, but I love how the cabinets go all the way up to the ceiling with the black hardware, white cabinets, white countertops, and it has the gray decor, the gray vein in here. And then you have some of those little gray marks etched in on these subway tiles too to kind of match. So that looks really good. Feels really spacious in here. I like the flow so far. I'm always comparing it to the other models that I look at. So I'm keeping those things in mind and just trying to be as honest and direct as I can about everything I see. Here we got a good size pantry. So this one's really big. It's like a little hallway, if you will. So I like the space there. And then you have this little nook here that you can utilize for something. They just put a lighting and plant there now. So again, you got the Monogram brand here on this one. And you have that huge hood. And then you also have the dishwasher down there in the corner. And then as you come around here, you have this refrigerator, which has the freezer on the left side and the refrigerator on the right. And it looks really, really nice, really decked out. And then you have your double oven. Well, actually, this one might be the microwave here. Yeah, this is the microwave here. And then you have just a single oven. So the last property had a double oven and a microwave. All right. And then you got the windows here that lead you outside. And it's a good space here. So let's take you over here. Now you have the dining area space, which they have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-person table. You might be able to squeeze an 8 or 9, 10-person table, depending how you set it up. But this one, especially like a round table, you can probably cram a few more chairs in there. But this is a pretty good sized table, pretty good sized space. And you got an abundance of windows through the back of the house, right? So all these windows here give you good natural light. And then you can see from the couch here, the TV and the living room setup and how that kind of feels. So if you're sitting here hanging out watching TV, it's really nice and natural to communicate with anyone in the kitchen or dining area. So all these spaces really flow together, which is great for entertaining and having people over and just hanging out. You got the high ceilings that continue throughout. And they did this nice, and this is a different take, right? Normally you see tile on the fireplaces and on this fixture, but here they went with a fluted wood pattern, which is really nice and different. Not very common to see that. And then here you have the sliding glass door to take you outside, right? So let's take you outside. And then you come out here and you got tile floors here. And this great space here for entertaining. I like that it's covered, right? So it's a warm day. I'm outside, but I'm in the shade, which is great. Okay. And then we got the side of the house. We got some turf here. And then here we go. We got that side yard with the little gate there. And then we come around. We got this nice water feature. Give you some nice soothing sounds. And then you got this little, cute little area over here where it's really nice and scenic. It's got this nice little bench and you got this little archway that's nice to walk through, and these vines are growing up it, and it's gonna fill this whole thing up eventually. And you got these stepping stones with this little bench. So I like what they did here. It's a nice little outdoorsy feel, great little space. And then we come around here and then that's the side of the house there. Okay, so it's just a good space out here. Did a good job. It's Irvine. You don't get a ton of space, outdoor space, but people are indoors much more than they used to back in the old days. So let's go inside and see what upstairs has to offer. And then here we go. So you got the nice floors, right? New construction. You got good insulation. You get dual pane windows. Everything's brand new, never lived in. So there's a lot of good things to look at. You do got higher taxes, things like that to consider. You got HOA dues. You got all those good things to consider. So buying real estate, number one most important thing is location. Now, if that applies to you, then, you got to factor that in. But sometimes location doesn't matter. You work remote, you don't do much. So maybe that's not important to you. Let's go around and see what this first bedroom has here. You also have the laundry here. So washer and dryer, front load, tile floorings, nice wet sink. And then you got this first bedroom here. So it has a nice accent wall, a good amount of windows, 3 windows in this room. And then you have its own bathroom here with a nice step-in shower. So same setup, subway tiles, white on white, very clean bathroom. And then this one has a full walk-in closet. So there you go. You got a door here normally, carpet in here, but good size room, good space. And you see, this one has enough because where the closet is set up has a nightstand on each side. Now, as you come outside, you come into this landing, you have some storage here for blankets and towels and things like that for your linens. And then you have this nice size loft right in the middle that's tucked away, which is great. And then you come over here and you got a guest bathroom with a tub, sink, toilet, full bathroom here. Nice tub to do whatever you need to do in a tub. And you also can soak and relax. And then you got the subway tiles there. Okay. And I like the tile work they did there in the bathroom. Looks great, looks timeless. Here you got carpet in the bedroom. And this one's set up like a little boy's bedroom. They got robots and things like that, but you still got three windows, bringing in good light. You can see the neighborhood, and you can see the solar panels. All new construction homes built in California are required to install solar. So you should know that if you didn't know that. And sometimes the builders will pay for it. Sometimes you have to pay for it. Sometimes it's on a lease. So you want to figure all those things out so you understand which solar plan is coming with the property, and can you buy it? Can you own it? Is it a purchase of power agreement? You need to figure all those things out. All right, so here's the loft space, and loft space is a great entertaining space. It's tucked away here, kind of in the corner, and it comes out to this balcony space, which is great. So you can come outside and enjoy this space. And here we go outside. All right, this one's not covered, so I'm standing in the sun, which is great for wintertime. In the sun, you might just sit out here and cook. But you can see the park over there. You can see the neighborhood. And it's just overall great space, right? You can see the roundabout circle there. So let's go on back in and finish up. We'll see what this loft really feels like. And then we can finish up with the primary master bedroom. So here, high ceilings in this space, a good flow. I can see the stairs. I'm not peering into any bedrooms, which is great. You got the TV there, but you also have a nice little desk set up. So this could be a great space for someone to do homework, or you need an at-home office. You still got enough space to set up a workstation and have a space to set up for entertainment and, things like that of that nature. So great space. Okay, let's go on to the primary. And as you turn the corner, you come here. They have this little nook here. Obviously, you see the little space there. You could install some sort of shelving and that has, a countertop and cabinets if you wanted to. There's a lot of things you can do with that little nook there. And you come in, they got carpet in the master. Great natural light, very, very high ceilings. And they use the same wood decor that they use downstairs in the hallway. So gives it a nice farmhouse look, nice pop to it, looks really clean. Same style light fixtures as well. Just an overall great feel. It's really good size in here. And then as you come around to the bathroom, you got his and hers sinks. So it's a huge countertop, not split like the other one. You still have the lighting underneath. Gives you that nice floating look, which is great. And then high ceilings, really high ceilings in here with recessed lighting. And this is the focal point of the bathroom. You have this completely enclosed glass shower with dual water heads, one coming directly from the ceiling, and then you have one coming from the wall. You also have the handle on the wall. So you got 3 sources of water. It's right in the middle of the bathroom. Some people like that, some people don't. It just depends. You don't have a ton of privacy when you're in there, but it's a great statement piece for sure. I love the size of it, love the space of it. And you also have this nice soaking tub in the corner as well. So I really love this bathroom. It's just a nice statement piece. And look at that closet. Oh my goodness. You got this huge walk-in closet. Look at this. It's like the good size of one of the bedrooms down there. The robe says get cozy. Yeah, right. Get in here and just get comfortable. But yeah, this is a good space. Goes high up. They got nice organizers in here. So the floor plan itself, this is a good size closet. And then as you come around here, you have the toilet in this area. So this is a great space. I like what they've done with it. And here is your plan 3. You can see this driveway's got this little covered, half exposed, but it's got a nice space, nice farmhouse look. And it's 3,320 square feet. Let's see what this one is all about. All right, so here we are in the plan 3. All right, so as soon as you come inside, you got this nice little bookshelf here, and you got a good size hallway, nice and wide. You got the shellac wood on the walls here, nice gray tone, very nice. Good windows on the left, so you got good natural light coming in. And then you come in and you come to your right, and you can see your first guest bathroom on the left side. So you have a sink, toilet, wallpaper, you got wood flooring in here. And then as you come outside that guest bathroom is your first bedroom here. So wood flooring, you got a good sized bed with the nightstand on each side. You have an accent wall behind the bed. Very beautiful looking light fixture with the brushed nickel. Only one window in here, so you're not going to get a ton of natural light. Just depends on the time of the day. Right now, it's pretty well lit. We're getting some good light in here. And as you can see, you have its own private bathroom that's tiled in with tile flooring. It's a step-in shower. You have this closet here and a beautiful, good-sized bathroom. I mean, this bathroom's not as tight as some of the other ones. It's a good space. This is the plan 3, so you're going to get a little extra square footage, and they're going to spread that out throughout the property. I like the LED backlit mirror here. Nice size vanity, toilet, and you got the shower, step in with the tile. Overall, just really clean there. And then you come outside and let's go see the rest of this house. So the shellac wall goes all the way through the windows, all the way to the back of the house. Here's where you have the stairs to go upstairs, and you have the storage. So now this is a huge dining area compared to the other one. Here you have an 8-person table, and this space is really large. I don't know how large it shows on camera, but this space is really a good size. And you can see you have the double door slider here. It opens up kind of like French doors, if you will, but they both slide to the left and to the right. So we'll open this up, one there, and then open that one up. And it just gives you a bigger opening to get outside. So good space there. And then you turn the corner here and you have a good amount of space. That's not a built-in, that's just a piece of furniture on the wall there. So you could build cabinets. You could definitely do something with that space. And you have this huge kitchen, countertop, waterfall sides, seating for 4 stools right there. And they went with some blue and gray themes on this property. So you see the gray veins in this quartz countertop. And then you also have the blue subway tiles. I've seen that more and more common. It's a nice, cool and calming color. I've seen it quite a bit now. And then you can see you're overlooking the living room area, which is a huge space, right? It's a bigger space than we've seen compared to some of the other ones. You're also going to probably get some really good sized bedrooms upstairs with this floor plan. You got the Wolf stainless steel appliances here. Also the hood. And then this one has the plumbing, so you can fill up, you know, a big pot. Let's say you're boiling pasta or something like that. Then you can fill up the big pot. You don't need to carry that big jug from the sink over here. It's just a luxury. If you have a really big pot, you have the dishwasher there as well, and some great lighting. And then here you have your microwave. And then let's go on back here and see what we have in this nook. Looks like we have garage access to our right, and then we have a good sized pantry here on our left, overhead storage as well, recessed lighting and wood flooring. Great space here. I like the kitchen. It flows really nicely, feels really inviting. And then you have this Sub-Zero refrigerator. There we go. So great stuff here. Even some cabinetry above. All the cabinetry goes all the way up, so no wasted space with really high ceilings and recessed lighting. Sometimes builders cheap out on going up because cabinets are one of the most expensive things whenever you're building property. It's the custom woodwork, and each piece has to be cut and it's very intricate. So those cost a lot. So sometimes they just stop right here and they don't do that extra piece. So it's always nice when you see that they took that little detail and added that in. And then you can see this space is really good, really huge sectional couch. And you have the built-in fireplace with the TV, good natural lighting from the backyard that you can just see. Kind of makes you feel like you're outside. It's a great space. I like how well it flows. It's an open floor plan, and they're maximizing every square foot so you can feel the flow a little easier. No matter how many things are happening at once, you just kind of feel how everything is flowing together. So now let's take you outside and show you that space. And here we go outside. So this is a corner unit. Got this nice seating area with the fireplace right here to your right. Great space. And then you come around the corner and you come onto this side, and looks like you have a fruit tree. They have a lemon tree here, or lemon or lime tree, excuse me. So you got this nice, beautiful limes here. And you have another fruit tree in the back corner. Looks like those are also fruit trees. So they got several fruit trees brewing back here. And you got this nice little fire pit in this corner here. So you can hang out, do some s'mores, some marshmallows. And then everything's hardscaped. Got good drainage installed already for when it rains. And then you come all the way down and you got your AC condenser and just the overall great space. So they did a good job out here. I like this one. Very simple, very clean. All that hardscaping gives you enough space. There's a side for the kids to play, right? They can be back here playing something with all this space, which is great. And then look at that. There's a deck upstairs as well. So we'll take you around there and go take a look at that property and see what we got. So let's go on upstairs and see what we got. And it may seem strange, but you guys can always reach out. I got people that do it all the time that watch our YouTube videos and want help with real estate, regardless if they're buying, renting, selling, in-state, out-of-state, investing, you name it. We've been doing real estate for over 20 years. So glad to help you. Bring your questions on. Click my links in my description and my bio, and you'll get all the information you need. So as you go upstairs, we come here and we walk right into this great loft space. So that deck I was talking about is right here off of this loft. You got the TV, good size sectional. Here's the outdoor space. And it just flows really nicely. So very high ceilings. It feels really large upstairs. I like the feel you get up here. You also have this little workstation space, so you can set up a nice little desk, or maybe you work from home. You can do something with that space. And then right here is your first bedroom, and good sized bed. We got a nightstand on each side, nice decor on the wall. We got some golf themes with birdie here and here. Okay, some golf balls. And then this one has its own bathroom. So you got the vanity, the mirror there, and then you have a step-in shower with tile there. So very nice. The same blue style tile from the kitchen. Very calming. Come around the corner and you got this shelving and storage for your linens. You got your front loading washer and dryer, tile flooring, nice sink to get things done, plenty of cabinetry. And then you come around here and then you got your guest bathroom. So this one has dual sinks and it has its own door for the shower and toilet. So someone can brush their teeth, wash their hands, do what they need to, while someone else can be taking a shower or a bath or using the restroom. So good space for this bathroom. Right here next to these two bedrooms are going to share that one. And here you go. You come inside and you got a good size ceiling. You got high ceilings. Sorry, you got high ceilings and a good size room. You got a dresser on that side, a nightstand here. And you can see this one has its own closet as well. Okay, here we go. We come in here. This room feels a little bit smaller. I don't know if it's because of the natural light or just the overall setup because there's a house here, but this one feels a little smaller. Again, it has a closet. It's going to share that other bathroom, so there's not much to see about this room, but you can see what it has to offer. Now, let's take you to the master bedroom and see what that one has to offer. I'm really interested in seeing what they've done with the bathroom after seeing they've changed up the bathroom over the last two models. So let's take a look here. So as you come in, this one just kept the wood floor all the way through. It's got the high ceilings. It's got a nice feel. It's got a good amount of windows and also an accent wall, which has just become the theme in today's new construction. I'm seeing that at almost every house we tour. There's always an accent wall behind the master bedroom. And sometimes it's just texture. Sometimes it's woodwork. It just depends. This one's textured wallpaper, so good stuff. And it's just a good flow here. Feels nice and spacious. And then we come here and we come around the corner and we got tile in the bathroom. Okay. And then let's see what we've done here. So we got the nice soaking tub in the middle and we got the split his and her sinks like the Plan 1 has. And then we have the huge walk-in closet, just like the Plan 2 has, right? So good space here, right? Good storage, good flow. It's a great size closet. And then we have the huge shower, enclosed glass shower, just like the Plan 2 had, with 3 different sources of water, which is crazy. Overhead, out the wall, and the wand, whatever you need. And this one has 2 benches, great space for sitting, relaxing. Just an overall great bathroom. Very spa-like. Feels like you're at the Montage or the Ritz-Carlton. It's just got a great feel to it. So love the bathroom. Love what they've done with this property. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. What do you think about the property, this one or any of the other ones we've toured together? Thank you so much for watching. If you got questions and you want to know more about real estate, just reach out, use the QR code, click the link, send a comment. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.